Katie had been hyping up Joey so much before I came down to meet him. We went to 2 separate schools, so I had extremely high expectations at that point, as any best friend should. So when he made me the worst gin and tonic I ever had the first time I met him at Sigma Pi, I started questioning her judgment. But apparently it worked because the rest of the night was pretty fuzzy, so I had to trust her. And I'm sure glad I did. Joey did nothing but impress me after those G&Ts, and he went above and beyond any of my expectations that I could have for my best friend, boyfriend, his fiance, and now husband.
You're wearing that old thing?
You look so good.
Look at you. You look beautiful.
I cannot tell you how much joy it brings to my heart to know that you, Katie, are the woman that will stand by, support, and love my brother. Besides, I knew I liked you from the start, and we laughed at all my jokes, and the rest of the family just ignored them. That's 100% the case, and is why you're so great. You're truly a glimmering gem, and I know I speak for the entire family when I say we are blessed that he has found you.
Oh my gosh.
I love you.
Dearly beloved, we have come together in the presence of God to witness and to bless the joining together of this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
Joey, my sweet, sweet Joey. I begin this married life with you without fear or hesitation. You are the one thing in my life I don't keep dreaming about. I don't wonder what life could have been, because I'm certain, I am secure, I am sure. When I think of the word vow, I see it not as a promise, but as an honor. I have the privilege to spend the rest of my life with you. With you, the most generous, selfless, kind-hearted human being. I don't want to stand here today promising you that our lives will be perfect. We'll do the best we can together. But today, on our wedding day, I promise you this. We will laugh, we will grow, we will keep our flame ignited. Our love is forever. That is all I can promise in truth.
Katie, let me start by saying that these words flow more confidently and sincerely from my heart than any that have preceded. Today, surrounded by those who love us, I promise you above all else that my heart will always belong to you, fiercely and faithfully. I will begin every day thinking of you, spend every day inspiring you, and will not allow any day to end without reassuring you that I am yours, in word and in action. I will always seek your guidance before doing. I will always communicate freely and honestly with you. I will walk the path through life that we choose, together, by your side, as an equal. And should we choose a path that leads to adversity or disagreement, I will always be there to shoulder the challenge and foster compromise. I will put your dreams before my own, as you always have done for me and mine. And I will guard against complacency, to promise to never tire of discovering more reasons to love you. Lastly, I promise to fill our lives with compassion, laughter, and perfect trust, from this day forward until my last. I love you for all that you are, all that you aren't, and all that you will become.
So together we know that Katie and Joe will build a home and a family blessed on the strong foundations that each of us have provided. So I want to ask you all to raise your glass. Join me in an Irish toast to the newlywed Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Crow.
Now, Catherine and Joseph have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, by the joining of rings, and by the joining of their hands. I do here now, by the authority vested in me, pronounce you to be henceforth husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Gripko.